What is going on, everybody? It is Nick, also known as Born Gamer, bringing you the second installment in the Templar Tactics series. If you guys have not checked out episode 1 Disguise, I highly recommend that content. There will be a link in the description down below and an annotation in the video to zoom you away, opening in a new window, and then you guys can be right back here to this video. So I'll wait. Alright, that's long enough. So, what is Bodyguard? Bodyguard is an ability. If you guys do not know how to use Bodyguard, I highly suggest that you pay attention to this video. What Bodyguard does is it turns an NPC in your proximity or your pursuer's proximity and turns it against them and makes them get punched in the face, and you get a stun, and it's beautiful. However, there is one downside to it, I will say off the back, is that when you get stuns with the Bodyguard, it does not count towards your kill streak. So keep that in mind. If you want to stun your pursuers but you want to count towards your kill streaks, maybe another ability is more suited for you. So the crafting of Bodyguard is actually very straightforward. Cooldown is obvious. I don't find it to be very worthwhile for Bodyguard because it's only 5-second increments and it only can get you down to 60 seconds. So 60, 70 seconds. I suggest overall cooldowns the perk as opposed to the crafting this ability. Now the ones that I think is a perfect blend is you craft duration up one and range up one. Duration is very helpful because it lets your Bodyguard stay on the field of play, I guess you could say, long enough to search out your pursuer, and aiding that is if you increase the range a little bit, it'll go farther out, so it'll have more time to go even farther. I think that there's a perfect blend between that. I don't think you need duration up all the way, because if you just wait, you guys can wait an extra 2 or 3 seconds for your pursuers to get by you if you have a good feel for it. So, that you can just do with your own timing. Honestly, duration you could not have. Range might be the most important. I don't think it's going to get 10 meters in 5 seconds. So I think that's a perfect blend, and that's what's been working for me. So take it from somebody with experience. I've been using it for a couple of games here, guys. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys a couple of live examples, and by live I mean in my lab we did a little bit of examples here just to show you how Bodyguard can best be used for your assassin-like abilities or something, I don't know. Alright, in example 1 here I'm going to be using a very generic, I see my pursuer, I identify him, and I pop Bodyguard, and he gets punched in the face. See, pretty straightforward. That's about what you would expect for Bodyguard. Didn't really use any range or time there, so nothing doing special. Moving on to my second ability here, I see that there's a pursuer. I don't identify him, but I do just turn, I press the Bodyguard button, and he finds the pursuer on his own, and that's a nice thing. They kind of lock onto your pursuer, so it's kind of like a fire and forget weapon. Very useful. Now in this third demonstration here, I see my pursuer runs around the corner, and what do? I pop Bodyguard, I don't lock onto him, but since there's an NPC in my group that looks like myself, it automatically makes that person my Bodyguard, and this can be very confusing for your pursuer, so that's a highly suggested tactic. And in my fourth and bonus little example here, I do a little bit of a live demonstration. Doing a little bit of assassinate lock battle here, and I finally get locked, and while running I drop my Bodyguard, and luckily without missing a beat I get the stun, and then I get to chain that into a nice little kill. Obviously Bodyguard is a defensive ability, so I would not be using it. If you want to use it offensively, I would honestly say you should probably be using Decoy. You can get a lure every now and then, which is lucky, but I don't really find that to be helpful. One of the downsides is you have to have your Bodyguard between you and your pursuer. They won't reach around you. They're not magic or anything, so it's not always 100% guaranteed that you're going to get that stun. And of course, it does not add to your kill streak, so that's also a downer. So I think it's a very situational perk. If you know how to use it, that's very good. Not for the aggressive play style, I wouldn't say. If you're a stealthier player, if you like to take a slower approach to the Assassin's Creed Online gamosphere, or whatever you may call it, I think Bodyguard's going to really work out for you. More often than not, I would use it in solo matches like Wanted or Deathmatch. I don't really find Assassinate. I know I got lucky in that clip there. In regards to team modes, I would say it works. I think that there's other abilities such as Smoke Bomb and or Firecrackers that would be more effective. Even Decoy is a very, very good ability to use. So, if you like Bodyguard, if you can get a hang of it, it could be a very, very good ability for you to use. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave suggestions down below for what I should cover in the next episode. I'm Nick, also known as Born Gamer, and I'm out.